What's up, YouTube? It's Big Boy Snatch on TV. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight I'll go on my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more wrestling content like this. Follow my social media down below in the description. Let's get started. Now WWE Smackdown was just a decent show for what it was, and that's all I have to say. It was just a decent show for what it was. It says SmackDown was live at Scotia Bank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Commentary were Corey Graves and Wade Barrett. It says WWE SmackDown kicks off with clips from Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes walking into the arena. Live in the arena, Jey Uso music hits and now he comes to a loud pop from the crowd. Jey Uso tells the fans that main event Jey Uso is now in your city. He says he appreciates that Canada let him in. Jey Uso asks the crowd if they want him to win the Money in the Bank, and they yeet. Alright, LA Knight music hits, and out he comes to the ring. The fans chant LA Knight, and he tells them, "Let me talk to you." He says he likes how Jey Uso asks them if they want to see him win money in the bank. LA Knight says something that tells him that Jey Uso might be the odds on favorite, considering that a year ago he was the odds on favorite. He says he has all the respect in the world with Jey Uso because he was part of that goofy family and now it's just him. He says the way he will show Jey Uso respect tomorrow is by showing him none at all. He says as much as Jey Uso is used to hearing yeet, he will hear all of Toronto say yeah, and the fans oh yeah. Both men face off in the ring. Jey Uso tells him yeet, and LA Knight laughs and says yeah. Out comes Carmelo Hayes, and he says he hates to be that guy, but he is that guy. He says Toronto does not want to hear Yeet and yeah. He tells LA Knight that the last time he saw him, LA Knight his head was far up Logan Prime's location, and he can tell them what the new Prime flavor is. Chad Gable music hits, and now he comes. He says, unlike everyone else, he has been living in his own personal, you know what, for the last few weeks. A loud "you suck" chant from the fans. He says his family left him high and dry. He got whacked in the head. He got the Y6 after him for reasons he doesn't understand. Andrade music hits, and now he comes to the ring. He tells them they are all talking about how their dream is to win Money in the Bank, but dreams don't win matches, especially a dangerous match like Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre music hits, and now he comes. A loud CM Punk chant from the crowd. He says he expected better from Canada being part of the Commonwealth. He says CM Punk is not there, but his family is always with him, and he shows CM Punk's bracelet. He says that the violence he inflicted to CM Punk is what he will do to them tomorrow. He get in the ring and look at Andrade, calling him El Idiot. Another loud CM Punk chant from the crowd. Drew McIntyre tells Chad Gable that he feels bad for him. He tells Carmelo Hayes that he has a bright future, but he is not him. He is looking up at him. He tells LA Knight that yeah is not the word he will need tomorrow. It will be no. He looks at Jey Uso and he asks him how he got across the corner. Andrade attacks Drew McIntyre from behind, and they all fight in the ring. It ends with Jey Uso and LA Knight. It says it looks like it looks he looks at Jey Uso and he asks him how he get across the corner, and Andrade attacks Drew McIntyre from behind, and they all fight in the ring. It ends with Jey Uso and LA Knight landing a close on to Drew McIntyre over the top rope and to the outside of the ring. This was a good segment to kick off SmackDown. We cut to Jackie Redman backstage. with Bailey. She asks Bailey what it takes to win the Money in the Bank ladder match and winning the title. Bailey says you have to stay sharp and focused. In comes Chelsea Green, and she tells Bailey that her advice is almost as irrelevant as she is. Chelsea Green says when she is Miss Money in the Bank, she will go after Bailey. Piper Niven attacks Bailey from behind. Chelsea Green tells her the next time next time Piper attacks her, she will come in with the contract and be the new WWE Women's Champion. All right, let's move on. Commercial break. We see Bailey walking out of Nick Aldis' office, and in comes Naomi. She tells Naomi that she just spoke to Nick Aldis, and she has a match against Piper Niven tonight. So we get the Street Profits accompanied by B-Fab versus Pretty Deadly. Now this tag team match right here, it was just I might as well say it was just a solid tag team match. The bell rings. We are underway. Ford with a waistlock take down onto Elton Prince. Wilson is tagging and a hip toss by Montez Ford. In comes Elton Prince and Montez Ford with a hip toss onto him. Dawkins is tagging and they double team Kit Wilson. Dawkins goes for the cover, but Wilson kicks out. Dawkins throws Kit Wilson to the ropes and and Prince is tagged in. In comes Prince and they double team Dawkins. Prince throws him to the ropes, but a spinning back elbow by Dawkins. A kick to the side of the head by Dawkins onto Prince. He goes for the cover, but Prince kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Prince goes for a splash in the corner, but Dawkins moves out of the way. Kit Wilson is tagged in. Both men run to the ropes and a double headbutt. Ford and Prince are tagged in. Ford with a clothesline and a kick to the side of the head. A back a backdrop body. I'm sorry, backdrop by Ford onto Prince, followed by a standing moonsault. He goes for the cover, but Prince kicks out. Ford climbs the top rope, but Prince with a uppercut. Wilson is tagging and Dawkins tags himself. Pretty Deadly with a superplex onto Ford. Dawkins with a swanton bomb onto Wilson. He goes for the cover, but Prince breaks it up. Dawkins throws Prince to the outside. Wilson rolls Dawkins up from behind, but Dawkins kicks out. Dawkins is thrown to the ropes, but he pushed Wilson to the outside. Ford with a flying senton over the top onto Pretty Deadly on the outside. Ford throws Wilson back into the ring. Ford is tagged in and he lands a frog splash off the top rope. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, the Street Profits. This was a solid tag team match. We cut backstage to Grayson Waller getting ready. In comes Austin Theory. He tells Grayson Waller they had to be on the same page. While Grayson Waller tells Austin Theory that Austin Theory has lost focus and asks him how many titles he won while with Johnny Gargano. The answer is zero. He tells Austin Theory that last year at WrestleMania he beat John Cena, and this year they became champions. He tells Theory that Johnny Gargano is still desperate to get into his house. Austin Austin Theory appears to agree with him. All right, so we go to commercial break. We see clips of last Friday's SmackDown where the Bloodline attacked Paul Heyman. So we go to commercial break. So we get the next match. So we get Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And this match right here, this was a not a bad match. It was just this match was just pretty good tag team match for what it was in my opinion. Back from commercial and the match is already on the way. Jay with a kick to the face onto Indy. Jay goes for a spear onto Indy in the corner, but Indy moves out of the way. Candice is tagged in and she goes for the cover on Jay, but Jay kicks out. Indy is tagged back in and Indy slams Candice onto Jay. Indy goes for the cover, but Jay kicks out. Indy with an armbar, but Jay with a forearm to the face and a double boot. Both women are down. Candice LeRae and Bianca Belair are tagged in. Bianca with a drop kick followed by a vertical suplex. A spear in the corner by Bianca Belair, followed by followed by right hands. In comes Indy and Bianca Belair with a spine buster. Candice with a boot to the face. She jumps off the second rope. Bianca catches her and slams her onto Indy. Bianca with a running moonsault. She goes for the cover, but Candice LeRae kicks out. Jay is tagged in. Jay with a pump kick onto Candice LeRae. Bianca gets in the ring and Jay with a right hand onto Indy. Bianca Belair with the KOD onto Indy and Jay Cargill with a JD onto Candice. Jay goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill. This was a pretty good tag team match. Alright. Kathy Kelly is in the ring with them, and Bianca tells her the last few months have been rough, but they are here to finish what they started, and that starts with getting back those tag titles. Jay says that everyone knows they are coming back for their tag team titles. Let's move on. Commercial break. Out comes Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes to the ring. Kevin Owens sits on the top turnbuckle, and Cody asks Toronto what they want to talk about. Cody says they can talk about 16,000 people tonight on Smackdown, Money in the Bank, or Heatwave on Sunday. He says WWE and Toronto are a good fit. Cody says they have heard enough from Solo Sikoa and this modern bloodline. He says the Bloodline have asked for a fight and they are ready for a fight. Randy Orton says if it were up to him, that fight would end with the three most dangerous letters in sports entertainment, RKO. Kevin Owens look at the fans and they cheer him. Kevin Owens says he could probably talk about the last 4 years of his life fighting the bloodline, but he would rather talk about the last 4 days. The fans start the Ole chant. Kevin Owens says Monday morning he got a call from his dad saying his mom was rushed to the hospital and he took a flight back home. And that is where he has been, in the same hospital where his mother gave birth to him. He says he was there at her bedside with his father and brother watching his mom fight. Kevin Owens says for him, his parents are not in Toronto because his mom is still in a hospital bed, fighting like you know what. He says he could have stayed home and it would not have been a problem for anyone expect except for his mother because ever since he was 11 years old and he discovered wrestling in WWE. His parents did everything they could for him to realize his dream. She kept telling him to leave it all in the ring. Kevin Owens says if she knew or heard that he missed a show because of her, she would be pissed. And he is more serious than he has ever been. Tomorrow, win, lose or draw, all he cares about is that he does what his mom has wanted him to do for the last 4 years, and that is not just kick the living you know what out of the bloodline, but beat their you know what worse than ever before. Kevin Owens drops the microphone and his music hits, and all three men standing tall. That was a very good promo by Kevin Owens, by Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. So let's move on. A video package talking about the history of the WWE Tag Team Champion airs. All right. So we get commercial break. So we get Bailey accompanied by Naomi versus Piper Niven, accompanied by Chelsea Green. And this match right here, it was just this match was, okay for what it was. It was just okay for what it was. Io Sky is watching from the front row. The bell rings. We are underway. Bailey with right hands and kicks in the corner. Bailey to the ropes, but Piper Niven slams her onto the mat. Piper Niven with a splash onto Bailey. She goes for the cover, but Bailey kicks out. Piper Niven grabs but grabs Bailey, but Bailey with a jawbreaker. She grabs Piper Niven, jumps off the second rope and lands a bulldog. Piper Niven rolls to the outside of the ring, and Bailey goes for a slide under the bottom rope, but Piper Niven stops her and slams her head first into the ring post. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Bailey with a suicide dive onto Piper Niven. Out comes Tiffany Stratton to the ring. Bailey throws Piper Niven back into the ring. Bailey goes for the rose plant, but Piper Niven blocks it. Bailey gets Piper Niven's shoulders and gets a chin lock, but Piper Niven slams her onto the mat. Piper Niven goes for a right hand, but Bailey ducks and hits her with a swinging neckbreaker. Naomi and Chelsea Green are face to face, and Naomi with a right hand and a kick. She throws Chelsea Green into the barricade, and Io Sky jumps the barricade. Io Sky and Naomi begin to fight, but Laura Rakira, Tiffany Stratton, and Zoe Starks also jump the barricade. Then they all begin to fight, and Tiffany Stratton climbs the top rope and lands the world's prettiest moonsault. Back in the ring, Piper Niven with a splash onto Bailey. She goes for a splash, but Bailey moves out of the way, and Bailey hits her with the rose plant. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Bailey. This match was okay for what it was. Nia Jax gets in the ring and hits Bailey with the right hand. Then comes Mitchin with the candlestick, and she hits Nia Jax with it, and Nia Jax leaves the ring. Mitchin and Bailey stand tall in the ring. All right, let's move on. So we go to commercial break. So we get the main event of the evening. So we get a WWE Tag Team Championship match, 8 time down under Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus DIY Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. This tag team match right here, this was a good tag team match right here. In my opinion, should they done this match at Money in the Bank? Yes, but they didn't. But it didn't happen. But they did this tonight, and I enjoyed this match. The bell ring, and I enjoyed this tag team match. The bell rings were underway. Tommaso and Grayson Waller start the match, but Theory and Gargano get in the ring and DIY with a double clothesline onto Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Theory with an elbow to the face of Gargano. Waller is tagging and he land an elbow onto Gargano. Grayson Waller goes for the cover, but Gargano kicks out. Theory is tagged back into the match and they double team Gargano. Theory with left hands onto Gargano and Grayson Waller is tagged back into the match. Grayson Waller throws Gargano to the outside and tags Austin Theory back in. Theory on the outside of the ring goes for a knee onto Gargano, but Gargano moves out of the way. Grayson Waller grabs Gargano, but Gargano slams him with a modified Canadian Destroyer. Austin Theory grabs Gargano and throws him back into the ring. Gargano with a kick to the side of the head. Gargano goes for the tag, but Grayson Waller grabs Tommaso off the ring apron. Theory drops Gargano neck first onto his knee. He goes for the cover, but Gargano kicks out. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Grayson Waller with a knee to the face onto Gargano. Grayson Waller with a forearm onto Tommaso, knocking him off the ring apron. The referee is distracted. Theory holds Gargano's leg. Grayson Waller goes for a right hand. Gargano does, and he knocks Theory off the ring apron. Tommaso is tagged in and they hit Grayson Waller with a shatter machine. Tommaso goes for the cover, but Grayson Waller kicks out. Theory grabs Gargano to the outside. Grayson Waller and Theory double team Tommaso and in comes Gargano. All 4 men fight. Gargano Gargano goes for a super kick onto Waller. He grabs Theory and pushes him towards Gargano, and Gargano hits Theory with a super kick. Ciampa with the Project Ciampa onto Grayson Waller. Gargano goes for the cover, but Theory puts Grayson Waller's foot on the bottom rope. Tommaso to the outside, and he knocks Theory down. Gargano in the ring gets Grayson Waller in the Gargano escape. Grayson Waller is about to tap. In comes Tommaso, who gets Austin Theory in the Siglin stretch, and both men tap out. The winner and the winner of the match and your new WWE Tag Team Champions DIY. This is a good tag team main event match. Alright, we cut to we go to a video of Solo holding an All Follow saying that this makes him the tribal chief. This is what his family need. Roman Reigns was not not man enough to defend their title and legacy at WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns is no longer the tribal chief because he is the tribal chief now. and he is going to take back the WWE Undisputed title from Cody Rhodes. And if Roman Reigns wants it back, he can try and take it from him. And he will show everyone at Money in the Bank that he is coming for Cody Rhodes. And Cody will acknowledge him as SmackDown goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion of what I think about SmackDown. Now, WWE SmackDown was a decent show, and that's all I have to say. And I enjoyed the show for was, even though SmackDown was a decent show, decent show. But Soul Sequoia is not my tribal chief. Roman Reigns is our tribal chief. That's all I gotta say. But I cannot wait for WWE Money in the Bank pay per view tomorrow. So that's all I gotta say. If you guys enjoy my WWE SmackDown review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below which guys thought of WWE SmackDown because it was a decent show in my opinion. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video from start to finish before you hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this. Follow my social media down below in the description. And there will be no live stream tomorrow because I'm going to be watching WWE Money in the Bank pay per view with my boy Sir Reeves and his live stream on TikTok. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE Money in the Bank review and highlights. This your boy B Boy Snackshine TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kids, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will make a YouTube short, but I'll give you guys a YT update to my subscribers and let you guys know I'm going to have an upcoming world premiere for my WWE SmackDown review on highlights. I'm going to show you guys 1000% full proof that I am not lying. Now, I'm always going to show my real ones, the full proof and the facts. And that's all I have to say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Catch your crew, catch your kings, catch your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.